The story begins in a much darker time than the previous years. The wizarding world is fully aware of Voldemort's return, and fear has spread everywhere. Murders, kidnappings, and sudden attacks are happening constantly, both in the magical and muggle worlds. No one feels safe anymore. Even the Ministry of Magic cannot hide the truth, and this season begins with a heavy sense of danger. Harry, now more mature and battle-hardened, knows that his connection to Voldemort is stronger than ever, and the weight of his destiny feels heavier with each passing day. Professor Dumbledore begins to draw Harry closer, treating him more as a partner than as a student. He shows Harry a series of memories that together form a portrait of Voldemort's past, from his childhood as Tom Riddle to his rise as the most feared dark wizard of all time. Dumbledore explains that the key to defeating Voldemort lies in understanding his obsession with immortality. Through these memories, Harry learns about Horcruxes, objects in which Voldemort has hidden pieces of his soul, ensuring he cannot truly die until they are all destroyed. This revelation gives Harry his most dangerous mission yet, one that feels nearly impossible, as the Horcruxes could be hidden anywhere and protected by powerful magic. Meanwhile, life at Hogwarts continues in its own strange way. A new professor has joined the staff, Horace Slughorn, who takes over potions, while Snape finally becomes the defense against the dark arts teacher after years of waiting. Slughorn is charming, sociable, and loves to collect talented students as part of his Slug Club. Harry soon realizes that Dumbledore wants him to get close to Slughorn for a reason. Within Slughorn's memory lies a secret about Voldemort, one that Harry must uncover. But Slughorn guards this truth closely, ashamed of the role he played in Voldemort's rise. Even as war looms outside Hogwarts, inside the castle, normal teenage struggles remain. Ron joins the Gryffindor Quidditch team as keeper, and his performance sparks moments of both triumph and insecurity. His romance with Lavender Brown, filled with awkward kisses and public displays, leaves Hermione devastated, although she hides her feelings as best she can. Harry, meanwhile, realizes he is falling in love with Ginny Weasley, but he wrestles with guilt and hesitation, fearing how Ron might react and worried about putting Ginny in danger as Voldemort's threat grows stronger. These emotional struggles bring a very human and heartfelt side to the story, reminding the audience that even in dark times, love and friendship matter deeply. At the same time, Draco Malfoy becomes a figure of mystery and suspicion. Once a schoolyard rival, Draco now carries a much darker secret. Harry notices Draco sneaking around, disappearing into the room of requirement, and showing signs of tremendous stress. He is pale, nervous, and withdrawn, yet also fiercely determined. Unknown to most, Voldemort has given Draco a terrifying mission, to kill Dumbledore. Harry becomes obsessed with discovering Draco's plan, trying to warn others, but few take him seriously. Even Ron and Hermione doubt Harry's suspicions, believing Draco is not capable of such evil. But Harry, guided by instinct and the constant threat he feels from Voldemort's presence, refuses to let it go. The year becomes a balancing act of secrets and discoveries. Harry eventually retrieves Slughorn's crucial memory, revealing that Voldemort had once asked Slughorn about Horcruxes as a student. This memory confirms Dumbledore's theory. Voldemort did not create just one Horcrux but split his soul into multiple pieces, possibly 7. One Horcrux, Tom Riddle's diary, had already been destroyed in Harry's second year. Another, a ring belonging to Voldemort's family, had been destroyed by Dumbledore, though at great personal cost. The quest now is to find and destroy the remaining Horcruxes before Voldemort grows too powerful to stop. As Dumbledore and Harry grow closer, the old headmaster confides more in Harry, treating him as a trusted ally. One night, he takes Harry with him on a dangerous journey to retrieve another Horcrux. They travel to a remote cave protected by ancient magic, where Voldemort had once terrorized children as a boy. Inside, they face terrible enchantments. To retrieve the Horcrux, a locket, Dumbledore is forced to drink a potion that causes him immense suffering, both physical and emotional. Harry is forced to watch as Dumbledore weakens, pleading and hallucinating, yet determined to finish the task. The scene shows Harry's loyalty as he obeys Dumbledore's command, helping him despite the pain it causes to see his mentor suffer. Together, they retrieve the locket and escape, though Dumbledore is left gravely weakened. They return to Hogwarts under cover of night, only to find the castle under siege. Draco Malfoy has succeeded in smuggling Death Eaters inside using the vanishing cabinet hidden in the Room of Requirement. In the Astronomy Tower, Dumbledore and Harry arrive just as Draco disarms the weakened headmaster. Harry, paralyzed by a spell from Dumbledore and hidden under his cloak, is forced to watch helplessly. Draco cannot bring himself to kill Dumbledore, his hand trembling as he lowers his wand. In that critical moment, Snape appears. Bound by the unbreakable vow he made to Draco's mother, Snape fulfills the task himself. With a single spell, he kills Dumbledore, sending the old headmaster falling lifeless from the tower. The scene devastates Harry, who watches in horror, powerless to act. The Death Eaters flee, and Hogwarts is left in shock. The greatest protector of the wizarding world is gone, murdered by the very professor whom many trusted. Snape escapes with Draco, leaving behind questions, confusion, and betrayal. For Harry, the grief is unbearable. Dumbledore had been his guide, mentor, and the person who believed in him most, and now he is gone. After Dumbledore's funeral, the mood at Hogwarts is heavy with sorrow. Students and teachers mourn together, aware that the world has changed forever. Harry reflects on the burden left to him. The locket they retrieved is revealed to be a fake, with a note inside signed, R.A.B., hinting that someone else has already stolen the real Horcrux. The mystery of R.A.B. deepens the uncertainty of their quest. Yet Harry knows there is no turning back. The season closes with Harry making a firm decision: he will not return to Hogwarts next year. Instead, he will dedicate himself to finding and destroying the remaining Horcruxes. Ron and Hermione pledge their loyalty, promising to stand by his side no matter what dangers await. Though young and untested, they accept that their path will lead them into the heart of war, into battles far beyond what they have faced before. This sixth season is a story of loss and preparation, love and betrayal, courage and despair. It shows the characters growing from students into warriors, forced to face the reality that the fight ahead will cost them dearly. Dumbledore's death leaves a void that no one can fill, and the trio steps forward into an uncertain future. With Voldemort's power rising and the wizarding world divided, the journey ahead promises to be the darkest yet. But with friendship, loyalty, and the lessons Dumbledore left behind, Harry knows they must continue. The fate of the world rests on their shoulders, and the battle between light and darkness is closer than ever.